It's called The Lord of the Lotus.
Oh, human beings, you are fortunate. The clarion call of the Supreme Entity has reached you. That very call is vibrating in every cell of your body. Will you now lie inert in the corner of your house? Will you now waste your time by clutching ancient skeletons to your breast and moaning over them? The Supreme Being is calling you in the roar of the ocean, in the thunder of the clouds, in the speed of the lightning, in the meteors, flaming fires. Nothing will come of remaining idle. Get up and awaken the clouded chivalry of the dormant youth. The path may not be strewn with flowers. An inferiority complex may seek to hold back your every advancing footstep. But even then, you have to move onwards, tearing the shroud of darkness. You will soon rend the thick darkness of despair on the way to the attainment of the supreme stance, and advance onwards in the swift moving chariot, radiant with the sun's brilliance. The main characteristic of Tantra is that it represents human vigor. It represents a packless fight. Where there is no fight, there is no sadhana. It is an impossibility to conquer a crude idea and to replace it by a subtle idea without a fight. It is not at all possible without sadhana. Hence, Tantra is not only a fight, it is an all-round fight. Tantra advises, jump into your environment without the least hesitation. Don't be afraid. Fear will leave you step by step. Tomorrow you will not be as fearful as you are today. The day after you will be even less fearful. And 10 days from now, you'll notice that you are completely fearless.
Greetings! I am Gandalf the Orange. We are gathered here today to discuss the problem. Yes, our lands once flourished with vegetation and floral activity, now is bereft of all but wasteland. We are plagued by disease. We are plagued by ugliness and nothingness. We are gathered here today as the Fellowship of the Flower to try and seek out a solution to this inevitable problem. What say you?
I heard a story that there is one flower left.
This flower has the capability to grow and flourish. but only in the right hands.
Where should we find this flower?
It is I, Froby of the Shire. I have found the flower.
Excellent. Now you must take this flower to the Supreme Gardener. You must surrender it at his feet.
Thank you. May you join me on my quest.
I with my axe. You have my soul.
And you have my bow.
And our mind and our hearts. Let us go at once.
In this fight, you must be ready to face the enemies of lust, anger, greed, attachment, pride, and jealousy, as well as the bondages of hatred, fear, doubt, shame, pride of heritage, pride of culture, ego, and backbiting.
Beautiful lady, I give you this flower, the last of all.
No! No,
Froby, you must practice all-around restraint. It is the pestilence that plagues this land.
Thank you.
Think of the Supreme Gardener.
Thank you for your wise words. I shall think.
Let's move on.
Envy. Hey, who's this Froby guy? How did he get the flower? You seem so much more capable. If I were you, I would take that bow and arrow and take the flower to kill it. And you? Aren't you the strongest? I like your shirt, by the way. You should take the flower. Be the leader. Hey, how come he gets to be the leader all the time? Weren't you the smartest in school?
No! We must practice magnanimity.
She is right. The dwarf has spoken. Let us keep moving.
There, don't you remember when he pushed you off your bicycle when you were a little kid? Aren't you angry with him? Don't you remember when he pulled your ribbons in class and made you flunk out of geometry? Don't you remember? Don't you remember when this one said you were ugly and you said, you're stupid and you were angry? What you gonna do? You have your axe, it's just a little bit of a tree. What are you gonna do? Don't you think you're gonna get a little angry and take control of the situation? Don't you think so? Don't you? Ah! Ah! Ah!
No.
Let us sit and rest here for a moment.
As a spiritual warrior, you must not search for worldly pleasures and comforts. Be ready for all sorts of sufferings. Let sufferings be your asset. Suffering will help you in establishing Sadvipra Samaj. You must not argue. You must not think twice. But think carefully before you speak or write. Do or die. I do not want to see the faces of my defeated sons and daughters in flesh and blood. Yours affectionately, Bob.
I, Froby, as the flower bearer, have decided to go on alone. I must find the Supreme Gardener on my own.
Wait! My precious! You're stolen from us! We want it back!
No.
Return it to us! Jimmy!
This flower to you, Supreme Gardener. Take it.
All my energy, all my mind, all my thoughts and all my deeds, are to be goaded
are to be goaded
unto the path of collective elevation
onto the path of collective elevation
of human society, without neglecting other living beings
without neglecting other living beings
and inanimate objects,
and inanimate objects,
right from this moment
right from this moment
until the last point
until the last point
of my existence on this earth.
of my existence on this earth.
Kita Baba Ki!
Yai!